Hi, in this video, I'm going to walk you through another one of my experience in in catering to one of the requests by my boss. He gave me this data set, and this is about orders placed by the customers of the Global Mart company. And if you see, we have order ID, customer, ship mode, who's the vendor, order status, purchase date, uh, on what timestamp the order was approved, then delivered to the carrier, then delivered to the customer, and what was the estimated delivery date. All this information is there. My boss has asked a simple uh, sort of a bar chart, month on month, the order placed count, right? So it kind of looks something like this. Right? So if you see here October 2017, this is how the labels should look like on the x-axis, and on the y-axis this is count. So 182 orders were placed in October 2017, and then 73 orders were placed in November 2017, and so on and so forth. So as you see, it is in the order of month for that given year, and we have the count. So this is what is the outcome my boss is looking for, and I had to prepare it, I had to build it. So I thought, why don't I do it in Power BI? I can import the data and build this in Power BI. So let's go and try it out. In case you want to try it out by yourself, try it first, get some outcome, and then you can proceed along with me to see how we can go ahead and solve it. All right, let's begin. We'll first open Power BI and let's ingest that data inside Power BI. So I select the data set, click on open. Here I'm looking for only the orders, right? That's what I want to work with. Do I want to transform? Do I want to load? Let's just load it first. It got loaded. We can check, go to the tables section, and I can check the columns. Okay, they're there. All good. So now I want to build this chart, right? So we already have the format, and we know that we need the x-axis in this format, OCT-2017. And since this is about order placed, so I'll be selecting the order placed date, which is, if you see, it is in timestamp. So this is the timestamp. So from this, I want to extract something like this, right? DEC 2017. That's what I want to extract from this, right? So think about it. How can we do this, right? It's about extracting logic, the logic through which I can use this column or pass on this field, and it gives me December. So how can I do this? Maybe I can. There must be a function which can give me the outcome. It can take this date time as input and gives the output as the name of the month. And also, if I can pull out the output as year of that, extracting year from this, then the month which I have extracted. So I'm thinking like this. So let me show you. So my first, if I can extract something like this, can month, and then if I can extract something like this, okay, 2017, then it is easy that from the December I will be able to extract DEC, and then I'll be concatenating DEC and 2017. Sorry about this. This is coming because of the format and all. Maybe I can just put it as text. Yes, and then I can put it as DEC 2017. Right, this again I should put it as text. Right, this is what I'm looking for. Once we have, then I'll have to take the count. So how do we do this? I think there are two ways of doing this. But what we will first one is using Power Query, data processing, data transformations in Power Query. Second is you can use DAX calculations, functions in DAX. But remember one rule of thumb. It's always, if possible, always do process your data, transform your data as much as possible using Power Query itself. That is, you extract and you transform as much as needed before loading. After loading, do higher order calculations using DAX. But if you can do something given processing in Power Query, do it in Power Query. And in this case, this is doable in Power Query. So what I'll do is click on Home, go to open the Power Query editor, and we have this data set already available. So I have this purchase date. So we can check transform, and we have this date option, and here we'll pull out name of the month. Right? This one problem happened. It extracted and then it replaced. So I don't want to do that. So then what I'll do is I duplicate, and then in transform I'll go ahead and pull out the month name, right? I can call this as month name, maybe full, and then I can actually use extract here, and I can extract the first three characters, right? This will give me DEC, right, or GAN. So this is the first part of the outcome which we are looking for. The second part is getting year, that again from the your purchase date only. So I will duplicate it once again, and here I can again say transform like this, and I can say give me year like this, and I can call this order here. Now the next what we want to do is we want to concatenate this into, we want to combine these two, and it's very easy to do that. You can, and here I will be creating a new column, so I'll add a column and say custom column, and let's call this month year, and what we want to concatenate. So the month name, it is not full, it is now just the month name, and ampersand, hyphen, ampersand, and order here. So this I'm concatenating. So and or ampersand is the concatenation operator here. So let's see what happens. Oops, got into an error. Let's see what the error is. It says expression error. We cannot apply operator and two types, text and number. So operator and two types, text and number. Yeah, so we have the left side is text, right side is a number, so hence it is not able to apply the ampersand operator. So what can we do? Can both become text? If both become text, it won't complain. It is complaining because one of them is number, and when we talk about concatenation operation or this ampersand operation, it requires all the pieces which it wants to concatenate as string. It won't concatenate a number and a string. That's what this means. So given that I understand the error, how can I fix it? So let's also investigate that how could this happen. Here, this ABC, this data type, right, is ABC or text. Here the data type is number. So can I change type and I make this as text? It won't impact this, right? Because it is 2017 can also be read as text. Is not a problem. Now both of them are text. Now can it work? So once we are here, and when we come here, hold up. So this common, let's just try to refresh this. Okay, let's remove this and redo it. Now I will go ahead and create the custom column once again. Let's call this as month year, and we have the month name full ampersand hyphen. Just note how we can use the combination of ampersand and any other character or text we can put under double quotes. And now the both order year and month name full, they all are uh, text type. So I can say OK, and I got what I wanted. One thing, if you see, it shows the data type here is ABC123, not ABC or not 123. So it kind of showing mixed type or something like that. So uh, this looks fine. So if you see something like mixed type is basically, I think it is not able to understand. So here if you see it's giving data type as any. Better I would like to fix it to something. Fixing it to text should not be a problem. So I made it as text. So this is now a text column, right? I have got the derivation. I can close and apply. And this processing should get applied, and you should get the extra columns in this data set now. So you see these extra columns, and you have got month year. So you've got this column. I think now I can go to chart and I can create a simple bar chart. And yeah, and in this simple bar chart, I need to have x-axis as the month here which got created. Let me drag and drop in x-axis, and on the y-axis I simply need order count. So I can simply drag this. I've got the order count. I can click on this one. I can enable the data label, and oh, I think I'm good. I've got a chart of order count by month here. So we have the month here at the bottom. So I'm good. I think this worked, and I thought that this is nice, and I sent this file to my boss, and I was happy about it. And within 10 minutes, I got a retort from my boss. This is wrong. And I suddenly thought, what went wrong here? Is this not fine? Okay, I observed this problem. How come this missed out? Right? They showed March 2018, Jan 2018, then November 2017. This seems like random. What's the problem? What's happening? Right? Uh, it seems like it is kind of by default sorted by the value 403, 395. We can check this here and see it is already sorted by count of order ID and in descending. I want to sort this by month here, and month here descending or ascending? Ascending, right? Okay, so I fix this problem. It is now in ascending order, but still something not right. Right? What do we see is April 2017, April 2018, August 2017, August 2018. Again, this is not in the right order. It should be the oldest. What is the oldest here? October 22nd and 2016. Then I think it is January 2017. Then February 2017. Then March. What's happening? Why again it is jumbled up? I chose the right for sorting. I chose the right 1 month here, and I also chose ascending order. But this is not the right one. If I can send it to my boss, he'll be furious that I can't put this in the right order. But what is the problem? How do I fix it? All right, let's see what is the problem. The problem here is not the labels. The labels are all fine, but we know the labels are in text. So this column is text, and as the nature of text, it is sorted in the right order. All the A's are first, then B, then C. B, C is not there, then D, then leave E, then F, right? G, H, I, J, right? Then M, N, O. So it is sorted in the right order, but this is not the natural order in which it should be sorted. The natural order, or the way it is It is sorting is based on its data type, but we want to sort it based on something else. I want to sort it by the sequence of October 2016, then January 20, then January 2017, then February 2017, then March 2017. This is the order in which. So I have a column, but I want to change the nature of its ordering, right? So we can actually see that in the table structure, wherever we have a table, you can actually pick up any column and you have this option here which says sort one column by the contents of another. Select the column to be sorted and the column you would like to sort it by, right? So I'm selecting this column, but I want to sort it by, but what? I want to sort it by what? Something else. What is that something else, right? So which is the other column I should pick up for sorting this? That's the question. Let's understand it this way from this example. Here, this is the typical problem where we have the month here not in the right order, right? So it is F, J, M, O. So it is in the alphabetical order, not in the order of that year month in its natural order. So I would like to I want to order this one or sort this. But how do we sort it? Right? For sorting, I either have alphabetic option or either have some say date or sequence option. So one option could be, so what I can think of is that can I have say a number sequence which can give a right sequence to it. And I was thinking, what if I get the month number, not the month name. So if I pick up the month number, I'll get 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, 10, right? And but if I try to sort by month number, again there is a problem. One will be before, then between these two, you want February 2017 to come early and February 2018 to come later. So I would also extract year as number, right? And if I do this, and then if I get a combination of these two somehow in numerical format, right? So let me just show you what I'm saying. If I combine it something like this, 201702, right? 201802. So now I know that if I complete this 201701, 201703, 201803, 201610. If I complete this sequence, I just give random values like this, and I say that now if I want to sort this from smallest to largest, it gives the right sequence. See, and since it is numeric, it is going to sort it in the perfect order. So we go by year first and then month. So if I generate this sequence, I can say sort this column based on this column. So I want this outcome, right? So again, I can use Power Query to kind of prepare this. Let's try it out. Let's go to Power Query again and go to Power Query again. And here, once again, I'll be duplicating. And let's do this. Let's duplicate this again. From here, let's extract month number. And from here, let's extract year. Right? And both are numeric. We can call this as month number, and we can call this as year number. And I want to bring both of them together. So I can add a new column and can say custom column. I can call this month year sequence, and I will have the year number. I can multiply by 100 plus month number. I can say okay. So I am able to create this sequence. All I'll do is I'll make it again as a whole number sequence. Let's see if there's this is all fine. Looks fine. There's a sequence created, and once this is done, I can say again close and apply. Once I do close and apply, let's see if this gets added and I should have that column on using which I want to. So I want to click on this one and I want to sequence or sort this column based on which? Based on this month year sequence. So I selected that. Okay, so it says that maybe it worked. Let's go ahead. Done. We got the outcome the right way. October 22nd, 2016, January 2017, February 2017. So this is still text, but it is sorted by the natural order of that month year. Right? So October 2016 is first, then January 2017, then February. This is what my boss was looking for. I think now I can send this to my boss and he should be fine.